Representative Keith Greiner.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and Mr. Secretary, thank you for being here. And I'm going to be very quick because Representative Everett kind of stole my thunder. I guess I'm at ground zero of the Chesapeake Bay initiative. I live in the heart of Amish country in Lancaster County, and I was a township supervisor also. So this is very critical. I know a lot of people, they're concerned about clean water, but I'll tell you what, they'll kill an agricultural industry in one entire county, and you know it's the largest non-irrigated county in the United States. And we can make a living on 40 acres. And I don't think there's too many places in this country that can do that. So I just want to say I appreciate you reaching out, saying that you're going to be involved in helping us with that. I do talk to people in the Amish and other people. They are concerned. You made a comment at the end about that you talked about foundations. Which,
yes.
By the way, I belong to a foundation that helps with stream bank restoration in Lancaster County. I personally do. So it's either going to be that or the government, because these farmers can't personally, sustain or pay to be able to, to keep their farms going in order to keep the nutrients or whatever from going into the streams and the creeks close by. So I just want to reiterate, and my colleagues need to know this. This is critical for Lancaster County moving forward, and I thought that I ought to follow up. I appreciate Representative Everett's, serving on the commission, because I think that's critical moving forward. So I just want to let you know that. And secondly, too, farmland preservation is critical to Lancaster County. I think we have over 20%. We have over 100,000 acres preserved in our county. So I'm going to actually reach out and talk to Senator Casey myself now and see what we can do with that, because as I said, we have 40 acres. We do have sustainable. We have farming that can make it in Lancaster County, even on a small amount of acres. So just wanted to throw that out there. Anything comes up, I like to be part of those discussions as we move forward, and I think it's good that you work with DEP. I know EPA kind of pushes this stuff down, and like the one colleague said, when I guess it was Representative Everett, when DEP shows up and they have in some farms in Lancaster County, that's usually not a real fun meeting. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing I do want to share is the township officials have reached out to me. They're worried because they're working to do the right. You made a comment. These farmers are trying to do the right thing, and they're worried. Some of them are that even though they're giving it their best shot, that they could get their hands smacked or fined. And we've seen some of it. So I just wanted to reiterate that and express. You can see I'm passionate about it, and we have a couple other representatives in Lancaster County, and a Representative Zimmerman from the eastern end of the county is here today. He's certainly in the agriculture business himself, so just wanted to share that. And I really do thank you for your time and your understanding in this. So,
yeah, Representative, thank you. You are at ground zero on the Chesapeake Bay and the whole nutrient load discussion. A couple of points. One is in my reference earlier around the foundations. Is that as we look around for resources, I mean, there's a resource issue both obviously at our government, but really trying to look to people who have an opinion about what it is that we're doing in production agriculture and all believe that we ought to solve this problem of the Chesapeake Bay water quality concern. So just opening that up, that if there are foundations that would be willing to partner, particularly if they're willing to have an opinion. They do have an opinion about what we do. I'd love to see them at the table helping to solve this problem financially, okay? So that'll be a conversation to follow. The issue of farmland preservation, Lancaster County does a phenomenal job. I mean, they've been at it both in the farmland preservation, the state program, but also in the land trust side, and have been a model for many across the state, to include my home county of Adams County. Do a great job. So keep up the good work there. We will be glad to share the letter that we sent to Senator Casey regarding the Federal Farmland Protection Program with you, just to see the points delineated, and we'll also keep you apprised of the conversation with Secretary Vilsack.
thank you very much, and thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Welcome.